Welcome back, everyone, to a very massive, or small, depending on really how you want to look at it, Frostborn update-styled video. So Frostborn has just dropped a beta test of this new update, and depending on what kind of player you are, you're either going to love it or you're absolutely going to hate it. Believe me, I've been on both sides of the equation. So let's get into this breakdown-styled video. First and foremost, I'm sure the thing everyone's going to immediately drift their eyes to, the new class, the Archmage. You can unlock this class for 40,000 mastery points, which will be the main bottleneck used to essentially bottleneck you from unlocking the class. I believe there are a couple of other tasks, such as killing some mobs at Odin's or something like that, but those are pretty easy and pale in comparison to doing 40,000 mastery points, which is quite crazy. Now, like any class in Frostborn, this comes with two different skills, and the skills are as follows. One of the skills allows you to turn your enemies into chicken for 3 seconds, and it just kind of sits there while it's a chicken. It doesn't attack, but the health still remains the same. So you can't just turn them into a chicken and hope they have 5 hit points and just insta-kill. And then the other skill is a shroud to protect your teammates. So it's essentially like a smoke bomb that will protect your teammates, but if an enemy is in that smoke bomb range, they're still able to see it. And then the most interesting thing that this class has is it has like a shield almost when you're about to die, which will activate to prevent death. One of the cooler parts about this class that I noticed is you do get these cool like particles almost while you're in the zone. So people will know that you have this class, although I still can't seem to trick any YouTubers into turning into chickens. And the next part of this update, number 2, new packs. So there is a pack which comes with some very interesting items. You've got the fire bow, fire dagger, and a couple of other things such as silver, a Odin's book, etc., among other things. Now, honestly, this pack is really overpowered. I really wish we could buy a lot more of them, but there is a cap, I believe, of 6. But then again, this can always change from the beta to the normal game, but I still think this is a pretty overpowered pack. There is another pack called the Royal Chest, which you can buy for $3 USD. You might have to convert that to your currency if you're in a different country, but it's $3 US. It's unknown what you get. You cannot buy this for coins in any way, so I have yet to figure that out. If someone does know, please let me know down in the comments. I will make sure to heart or pin your comment. And then the last new pack, the healing pack, where you get 5 healing bombs, 10 healing salves, 10 bandages, 20 meat, 20 carrots, and 20 water bottles for 175 coins. And honestly, this feels way too overpriced. Definitely will never end up buying this, especially how common these items actually are. Number 3, the new chests in zones. So in zones, there are a couple of chests which are variant specific. So if you have a certain class, you will be able to unlock these chests. If you do not have a certain class, you will not be able to unlock. I believe the classes are very basic. You don't need, let's say, Thrasher 3 or something like that. You just need the basic Thrasher, and then what you'll do is you'll damage this chest just a little bit, and it doesn't matter which class you have in order to do the damage, but then the chest will require you, once you're inside of this circle almost, to activate a skill of that class to prove that you actually do own that class, and once you do, you'll be able to access the chest contents. Now let's move to the more controversial change. Well, controversial with a little asterisk. I could see this being controversial if you're a super advanced player who really loves raiding, and that is, you can no longer be forced to raid. Well, you can raid if you really want to, but you're no longer required to do it. They say it's a new event, but no, it's not really an event. It's just more of like a current state that which your base is in. It's basically like having a permanent shield. Post-update to raid at least once in order to get this shield, but once you do that, you'll absolutely be set never to raid again. And as a solo player, I completely love that change. For someone who does not like having a complete pay-to-win, someone with a fire bow or someone like that completely showing up to my base, dominating, and or even getting like a 2v1 in matchmaking, this is an amazing change. Now, on the complete opposite of that, I've been with some very pro families who absolutely love raiding, and these players are not going to be so happy about that. Now, Kafir, if you're listening to this, Do not change this. This is good, okay? Now, all of the people who want to raid will end up raiding each other, and the people who don't want to raid, like myself or a bunch of other solo players whom I've met on my Discord, they can stay out of it, and I see that as a good thing. Lastly, there is a very long list of UI changes. I'm going to put the list up on the screen right here. Very easy. And yeah, I think that just about covers everything. Yeah, just about everything. Well, actually, there is one thing I can try with this update.